Yo, what's up? It's Ben Scarborough, and I'm chilling here at the secret room with the Met legends, Shea Butter Jones.
Yeah.
Here in full effect.
Met legends.
I like it.
Shea Butter Jones, a.k.a. the Ratchet Whisperer.
The pull-up king.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
This man gets me right on that lamb every single time.
Yeah.
Every day and every
That shit's slamming. Ooh, can I curse?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, we can curse.
This is internet.
So, what do you want
And
to know?
that's Babe Butter.
Yes, I'm Babe Butter. I'm the manager of Shea Butter Jones.
The trusty sidekick.
No, I don't like that. I don't I don't like the sidekick piece.
The sleazy manager.
That I'll accept.
Babe Butter, the sleazy manager.
That's a good job title.
She really is the
Sleazy
sleazy.
manager.
I wouldn't be doing
Because, that's in right now, like Slutty Vegan and, like...
Shout out to Slutty Vegan. Shout out to Pinky.
Yes.
We was the best food
doing
truck
the
until
damn
she came
thing.
around.
She shut us down. No.
She shut us directly
We
down.
was on a roll and everybody was like, Slutty Vegan.
She popped up. Fucked it all up for me.
So, I'm here at the Met in my office. And the Met had come under new ownership, right? And so they're doing all these new things around the complex, right? So there's food trucks showing up. And one day, I decided to go out with my GoPro and just vlog my food purchasing experience.
And it worked.
I was like, who the hell is this guy back here with the
happy
camera?
about that free ass
What
commercial.
the hell's going on? Yeah, we did. We got some good movement off of that.
That was
awesome.
a free commercial.
It was so fun to do because as soon as I got done eating my blam burger, I edited it and threw it up on Instagram.
We were like, oh shit, that was fast.
But he's quick.
Yeah.
That was actually that was our first day. That was actually after that day. That was the day. That was the first day there. We haven't left since.
But, well, yeah, we set up a meeting to come back.
Yeah, we set up a meeting the next day and was like, we want to be here.
Oh, at the Met?
Yeah.
At the Met. That's how we
So we had
we came through. We went through some like a agency to get
initially, yeah, like the time you saw us, we came through
was like, fuck that
a
shit.
coalition. And the crazy part is we had just rolled past like the day before and was like, yo, we need to go see if we can get there.
And I
And
seen
we
a truck
came
I
by
know.
a truck we knew
A
was
truck
out
I
there.
know.
Oh, okay.
was
What
there.
the fuck? So we come through, we go on the site, book it for that day, and then you're only supposed to be here for like lunch or whatever.
Yeah.
And we were like, can we, stay a little longer or whatever? And they were like, fine. And then the conversation went on. And next thing you know, we were here permanently. So we're like
Locked in with the Met.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to the Met.
Contracted up.
What do you guys, so this place is being renovated like around us like every single day.
Yeah.
Right.
And you guys are a little bit more closer to some construction that's going on in the back right now, right?
Right.
Yeah, which will soon be the front.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that will
that's
be
what
the front.
built. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And the front will now only be for deliveries.
So
yeah.
like the food area is like right in the front when people are coming in.
Courtyard,
Yeah.
yes. And then
We
the
get
office
that
is going to
shmoney.
be right there.
Uh-huh.
It's going to be great.
Hey, it's checkers, not chess, y'all out
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
at
we
the
got
Met.
We'll get all the traffic.
until they kick us out.
Until they did us. You know what? It's been great. Thanks for coming.
Thanks.
We do appreciate
It's all
you building
glittery
it
here
all up.
now.
We don't know if you feed the aesthetic anymore.
Have you guys seen like the 3D renderings on their website of like
Yeah.
what the area is gonna look like and
Yeah.
everything
Yeah,
with the it's gonna be so green outside.
It's
Yeah, it's
so
gonna
beautiful.
be awesome. They showed it to us early on, and it's funny because you start to see it come to life.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the big chairs they have that look like
What picture?
the ones that are on the side of the pool.
The lawn? I don't think.
Oh
they're
man!
Oh,
they
yeah,
had some
people just out
wood
sunbathing.
ones
Wood
just like,
lawn
I'm like, yo,
pool.
these are dope. Like they really gonna have these out here. You could be out here with your book, your
Southwest
coffee
Atlanta
from the
is
I'm gonna be out
coffee
there with
spot.
my lamb burger just
Yes,
South-
exactly that. We pushing everything. But Taco Tuesday
vegan.
is new.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
the Taco Tuesday.
We've decided that we're gonna do this every Tuesday here because people were begging for tacos every
Taco
single
Tuesday.
day, and we're like,
Y'all
listen,
love tacos.
we're just gonna go ahead and give y'all a day.
Big taco
Don't-
gang.
Don't come here on Friday talking about tacos.
So I had put a taco on the menu.
Uh-huh.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
it took off.
Yeah.
It
And
became the
then-
most requested item or something.
Yeah, kinda. I just know. You young people love tacos.
Big taco action.
Yeah, the tacos is like the thing.
I put anything in a taco and eat it.
Yeah, well, that's what
Yeah.
they say, right? You can turn anything into a taco.
Just
Not
wrap it up.
everything.
You can't.
You put tangerines in the taco.
I just saw a picture of that, and someone said it was a vegan taco. I think you can
Yeah.
do it. I think you can rock.
Shout
it
out to the vegans.
Big vegan movement.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, we got some vegan dishes.
Man, I got something to say about vegans.
Let's hear it, man.
I love vegans.
Hell yeah.
But you can't be like all disappointed when you come to the truck and we don't have vegan options.
Yeah.
We don't always have them.
There's no sign on the truck that says vegan.
Yeah, I can't come to your vegan barbecue and ask for pork roast.
That's true.
But I asked you to let me do an advertisement that was like meat lovers, and you told me that I would offend the vegans.
Vegans spend money. Thanks.
Oh yeah, they do mark that up, don't they?
Yeah, we can mark up.
Have you guys seen the Impossible Burger that's like taking over the food world?
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the Impossible Burger?
I think that it's all right. It tastes good.
You've had it?
Yeah, I had it when it first came out. I got it from what's that burger joint we went to?
I think I got mine
I don't know,
at
but it
Whataburger.
tastes like a school burger.
Yeah, it tastes like a really good school burger.
We're talking about school lunch burger, right?
Yeah.
The one in the foil bag.
Yeah, that's what it tastes like.
But you dress it up real nice.
Yeah.
It's
I think
amazing. The
sometimes
texture's
it's
on
a little-
point.
Yeah, you don't want it to be mealy.
I see that Burger King is actually getting in line.
Everybody.
Yeah.
They just announced that they're
Well,
gonna
isn't
do
that what people do though? Kind of like how sriracha was. Like next thing you know, everything was sriracha this,
Yeah.
sriracha that. So yeah.
I'm here for it. I think that the trend is like it's skyrocketing. So why not hop on the train, right?
But here's my question. So like things like that take off like that, isn't the like crash so severe because it's like this big trend now. Everybody wants to be a vegan, but vegan is more than just the food. It's all about the lifestyle too,
they're not
right?
vegans. They're not
Hopefully it
giving up
brings
them-
those prices down. Like on some of that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, vegan. I don't know. I don't like vegan burgers too much. I mean, I eat it, but
That's like people come to the truck
I'll
and say,
just
"You got
have
a
a
turkey
salad."
burger," and they get
Yeah.
mad. 'Cause
That's
we don't sell
disgusting
turkey
too.
burgers.
Everybody, turkey burgers are gross.
So the people in y'all's marketing department, they're pushing for the
Marketing
vegan
department.
stuff.
We are the marketing department. We are every department.
But by the time it gets to you, you're shooting the vegan stuff down. You're like,
No,
not
I'm with
here.
you. We got
No,
vegan
we got
options.
vegan
I just think that I just think that it can be a little vegan Nazi-ish sometimes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like they're offended. Like if you don't have.
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah,
they
it's
don't
like
have
vegan elitism, if you
Yeah.
will.
Well, we could say the same thing about the people who love the lamb fries because we had a guy stand in line. He got to the
That's his
window and he
business.
was like, "I need lamb fries." I'm like, "We don't have
It's
lamb
a
fries
food
today."
truck.
And he literally walked away.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, okay.
But it's
done
a
with
food.
that.
it's-
Blue is high.
yo,
but-
like, but we got a lamb burger. Like, you could jump on that. No, I want the lamb fries.
And just to
son.
let you know, sir, I had the lamb fries that day. I just didn't want to give them to you.
That's not nice. That's not.
It's my food truck. I'm the food truck Nazi.
Now, I was downtown on MLK in summer of 2017 at the right by God, I can't even remember what the building it was. But there's a kitchen right there. It's like, did you guys have a physical location before? Because I want to say I
No.
saw your graphic up, the image of you that's on your truck.
No,
Other
That would have
places.
been dope.
that would have been dope.
No, but
Somebody
we
probably
did have little faces on sticks. So maybe someone had it
Yeah.
somewhere and you
Shea
saw
Butter
it.
Jones is a famous name.
Okay.
I'm famous, babe.
Let's hear about how origin stories maybe like
How I got Shea Butter Jones?
yeah.
Oh man, I don't know.
Chapter
No,
1.
chapter 1. Please roll it on out, sir.
How I got the shit.
Way,
This
way
is
back.
it's a stab at the like the woke community.
Oh, okay, yeah. Stay woke.
That's how
Yeah.
it started.
It's a stab. It was a stab. Shea Butter Jones, and the Chew Stick Mafia. It was a joke. It was just I used to have a radio show, and on the radio show I had a rapper, which is her cousin named Narube Salah, who's a really dope rapper. And I was in New York. I was on this network called PRN, and I used to teach, because she's all earthy.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So my joke was that I'm Shea Butter Jones. And through Shea Butter Jones, I even had like a grooming company out
Yeah,
of
he
it.
sold
I did all
like
type of
beard
shit.
oil and all
Oh,
kind of stuff.
nice.
I did all type of
It was
stuff.
Jones Grooming.
Jones Grooming Company. I just come up
Grooming.
with stuff and do it. I've never worked in the kitchen before either.
Oh, okay.
Except our own. And so, so I begged him to cook for other people the way he cooked for me. I was like, just
okay.
open the restaurant, please. People need to taste this. Just open it.
Okay.
And it was
worked at McDonald's.
no. And then finally we started looking for a brick and mortar and we couldn't find one. So he was like, I'm just going to cop a truck.
And now, yeah. Can I do some haters? No, I don't want to do that.
Oh, yeah,
Shout out to
hate
the
away.
people who's going to give us a brick and mortar and shit it on us.
Oh,
Yeah.
rip.
And now
Yeah, that was dirty.
we're in this damn hot ass food truck.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And at times very cold. So people assume because you're on a food truck and you're cooking that it's always hot in there. That's bullshit. it gets so cold in there in the wintertime.
Really?
Whatever it feels like outside is
exhaust
what
takes
it
it out.
feels like
Oh,
inside.
doesn't it like amplify it?
No, the exhaust sucks all the heat out.
Exhaust.
Oh,
You know,
okay,
we
okay.
be in there dying to smoke. So the exhaust pulls it out.
Oh, okay. I see.
So it's hot as a, yeah.
In the summer, and then cold as a bitch in
So,
the winter.
so if
Okay.
you're gonna ask, I hate being on a food truck.
Okay.
I hate this job.
Oh, that's a shame.
I mean, I like cooking.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like the whole process.
That's
Oh, yeah.
real. That's real. Because, he does cook better than your mother.
I cook better than your mother. And that's
Than
all
your
it's for.
mother.
If it, my issue with a food truck is the patrons. Atlanta doesn't have a real good food truck culture yet.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like, there's this. Where's the area right over there by Howell Mill? That's like a food truck park.
The
Have you guys
food
been over
truck
there?
Yeah, that's
Graveyard.
what we say.
The food truck graveyard. Okay.
Yeah, food
Hey,
trucks
you ever
go
been
to
up there?
die
When the last time you
there.
been up there? It looks like a
Once to 2 years ago.
It
Yeah.
looks abandoned.
It looks
We
like an
rode
abandoned
past
amusement
yesterday.
park.
Yeah, it does.
So did they try to jump it off and it didn't really like flesh out?
I think it worked at one point and then it stopped working. I just think one is the culture of Atlanta with food trucks. It's not like LA and New York and stuff like
okay.
that. I think that it just became one of them places like Atlanta does. You put it there, it's the thing.
and then it's not.
They care about the food truck park and not the food trucks, I
Okay,
guess.
okay.
I'm assuming. I had never really visited it because it looked dingy. That lady's going to hate me.
He was on a podcast calling my location dingy. She called him one time for something.
She
he
called
said.
me. I was on the phone for like 2 hours.
So
She's
I
telling me
just-
how she
I
made
heard
all
that
the
you
food trucks.
said- yeah, she did. She gave her whole resume. I hate when
this is
people do
kinda
that.
negative.
So, have you ever been in a room? Wait, have you ever been in a room with someone, and you guys are working on the exact same thing together, right? That's the whole point of it. You're coming in to work on this
taking a
problem
shot
or
at
issue
me.
together,
I'm
right?
there.
And then they're sitting there running down their whole resume of all the shit that they've already done. And in my mind, I'm saying, well, if you've already done it, what the fuck are we in this room
Oh
for?
yeah, totally.
Like, you
That's
should
like
have
all the-
already solved this so we could go do something
Yeah.
else.
That's like all you marketing geniuses with 300 followers on Instagram.
Hit you up saying, let me help
Some
you with your
marketing,
branding.
yeah.
I'm like, yo, you got 300 people.
How'd you find
yeah.
me?
Yeah, exactly.
Because they'd be like, oh, cool little video, but your editing could have been better. How'd you find it? How'd it end up on your
Your
timeline,
timeline.
dork?
Yeah. Damn, this is negative.
Now this is what it's like
they're-
maybe
they're
to run a
aggressively
food truck.
angry
There's
That's
a
not-
lot of other food trucks out there.
They're not fun.
So let's just be honest, right? Starting a business is difficult to begin with, but people think that starting a food truck business is easy.
It's
This
hard.
has to have been, in my almost 47 years on this planet, the hardest shit I have ever done in my
No way.
whole entire life.
It stands to get easier though, right?
I doubt it.
No, I mean,
Because I don't have any skill.
well, that's not. See, I don't agree with that because I think in any situation when someone comes in, just because someone did it one way doesn't necessarily make that way the right way to do it, right?
Okay, I hear that. I
And
hear
so
that.
Best
I'm never
practices-
about saying.
One day I'll write
well,
a
I don't
book
know
about
how.
my best practices, but I have none. You know what it is? Like we came. There's no denying that the stuff is good. There's no denying that we're kind of decent at marketing ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
But working in the kitchen,
Yeah.
like if you worked in the kitchen for years, I'm pretty sure I can get like a busboy to work circles around me in that truck.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like I didn't even know how to use the fryer. I didn't know how to use nothing.
Oh, okay. So
Like we had like one test run, and then the next thing you know, we was out there.
Yeah, they
Struck.
had service.
Our first 30 customers, I felt like it was 1,000.
Oh wow, yeah.
But our children worked in environments, so they were
they're
helpful,
better.
like pointing out things, telling us, and
can't
and
tell
I
me
think
shit.
that was the problem.
can't tell
So
me
here's someone who's never worked in these type of environments, having a young person tell him about this environment, and he's like, "Don't be telling me shit. You can't tell me shit." I'm like, "But you
do
don't
flip
know,
burgers,
homie."
boy.
Like,
No.
so,
What
Yeah.
about having somebody like out front of the truck that his job is to just kind of like maitre d' or something like that?
We got to be able to afford to pay somebody.
Yeah.
yeah, and then so we've seen that, and it's weird. It's weird.
You've seen
Someone-
other food trucks do it?
Yeah, like someone's outside of their truck, like taking payments and stuff outside of the truck. That's weird. Now maybe it
You
works.
hit the line. You can hit the line and take the payments.
Well,
and
it
the
works, I
tickets
guess,
come.
for some. It is the weirdest shit
It-
ever
it-
for me.
For
to
me,
see.
it would be great if my
Like,
wife was
why
out
are
in the
you
front of the truck.
But then he'll be like, I'm
Not in our
talking with
way.
people because I'm very,
Because she talks too much.
I'm a ham. I'm very engaging.
See, you roll the T-shirt that you got, into the sale, right? You're like, yo, we got
Right,
saved
like
on
I
the
can
T-shirts.
do all of that, right? I sit there and do all that, but then he'll be like,
It's the
"Yo,
hiring
you ain't
process.
taking no enough order. You over there talking about T-shirts." I
What
get all that.
it is that it just takes. So here's the thing with hiring people, right? So it's hard to hire someone who's been in the business because then they want to tell you what you're doing is wrong.
Okay.
I'm like, listen to me, jabroni.
Okay, yeah.
Like, I'm over here with the best lamb burger. So how you gonna tell me how to do some shit?
In the Southeast.
No, but seriously, you know, it's one of them things. So if you get someone who's really, really educated, which is cool, right? They come in and then they want to tell you how, you know, you're doing something wrong, I guess.
Okay.
So, and my issue with that is you're working for this shitty money I'm paying you, Mr.
I know everything.
I know everything.
Okay.
You're fired. So.
He works well with others, trust me.
Oh my God.
So then my daughter who's great at the job, probably can't deal with the stress of her parents acting an ass with each other on the truck. So that's probably a problem. Nah, but she had to work a regular job. Who wants to work with their parents all day, right?
Like, it's fun for her sometimes, and she told us Friday through, what'd she say? No, Thursday through
she took off,
Saturday,
and we still ain't called her.
She made sure that she had those days open
it's
so
just
she
a
could
lot.
work. But she's working, that would mean she'd be working 7 days a week, and who wants to do that?
Oh, okay, yeah.
So then I hired a couple of guys, and
Liars.
they're just liar, pants
Oh
on
my
fire.
God, people make up
So
the
you had
weirdest.
that weird startup experience where you're getting like unreliable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what to ask, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't want to be anybody's boss. So I kind of
That's
show.
why I should do the interviewing, and I haven't.
I kind of lead by example. Look, you see what I'm doing. If you see I'm not doing it, you should do it. And I think someone who has all these skills would know that. But I realize most people are lazy.
So
I'm nice. I don't want to yell at people.
For sure.
Except
unless
me.
it's her.
Gets you in trouble, huh?
Except me. Yeah. He's super nice to everyone else. But anyway, I feel like I should be the one that should be interviewing people because he comes across as this nice guy who wants to give someone a chance. And then when the people come on board and they're really shitty people, I get to listen to how bad they are.
Okay.
Like, I can't believe he's fired. He's fucking fired. He's fired.
Look, we had this dude, right? And I hope he sees this because he's not really
everything.
fired. He's not fired, but
Oh, not him. The other guy.
no,
Like,
I'm
he's
talking about
done-
the guy who
The first one?
No, the second one.
He's on leave.
So he's on leave. So I had this dude, right? And I hope this makes it, right?
You hope this airs?
So I looked out for the dude. You know what I mean? I didn't really, we get decent business here, you know.
It's the Met.
But I really can handle it by myself, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever. So I get the guy, he comes. So I was like, look, regular days at the Met, we're going to pay you like a little flat fee. But we have big days, like big days, like when we go outside the Met. And, in a couple of hours, it could be a couple of grand. And I'm going to pay you more. And I'm, right? And so we get a big day. And he calls me and says, I got a boo-boo. Like, I'm boo-booing, and I can't hold it. I'm like, what do you mean? You got to go to work, man. You better get some Imodium AD or something. Tighten that up. Eat some toast. So he doesn't show up. Like, he doesn't come. He calls a couple of hours before. Not saying I don't want
like 11.
I don't
He's
want.
supposed to
I
be
don't
there
want.
by 1.
I don't want Boo Boo Man on the truck, boo booing on himself. But at what point, at that age, that you don't know how to kind of tighten it up?
Right. Okay.
So then he texted me the other day. I hope you're listening, brother. He texts me. He's like, "Am I fired?" Right? And I'm kinda a little bit.
Kinda a little bit.
And is that how you responded? Kinda a little bit?
He medium fired.
You're on the back burner
I
right
call
now.
you when I need you.
You're on,
brother.
you're on a low simmer.
So now we're gonna do like First Fridays. We're gonna try to do it here at the Met,
which is so dope.
where I'm gonna feature a local chef.
That's
I'm
cool.
gonna let him
And
have
let
the
them
truck.
have
Oh, so,
the truck a couple
Shea Butter
hours.
Jones, the platform.
Right.
Okay.
I like it. I like it. You
Yeah,
see
yeah,
that?
yeah. I'm on to you guys.
I'm Suge Knight.
I'm on to you.
No, but it
It's gonna be
allows
like it's
people
gonna be the
to,
death row of food trucks.
because people have the
Run that
opportunity to
Remoulade,
come and
punk.
show their skills.
One, it'll give me a day off.
Yeah.
One,
essential.
it'll give me
Kind
it'll give me a day off. Two, it's a good way for me to learn from people, and I have no problem. I tell people all the time.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta,
I'm a
you gotta
novice.
venture out.
Three,
It taps into the community work that you love to do.
and I could take advantage of a young person who wants to be something and take their money.
Exactly,
Oh,
bro.
wow.
No, I'm just joking.
Oh wow! Take
No,
it.
but
He
it's
really
what-
is Suge Knight.
No, but seriously, when we started this, I couldn't get
kind of
information
shit?
from people.
Oh yeah.
It was hard to get information, and I realized like
Yeah,
and-
people were hoarding it. Like, that's the part I didn't understand either. So you think you're coming into this community, it's all love. We all out here. We're gonna make this
'cause
money
I'm not
together.
I'm not from the cooking community, so I don't know.
No, but that was the same type of thing when you were in the movement.
Yeah, with
Thing,
with
like,
activism is always everything I notice is weird. I guess even in this world, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I realized that a lot of times people just need a platform.
Yeah.
And if you give them that platform, they'll run with it. And quickly, if you suck, I'll just say you suck. Mm-hmm. But I think that, and 1, 2, we're here a lot at the Met. And I don't want a bunch of food vendors, besides the brick and mortars that are coming. So a way for me to still have my brand out there, but introduce something new, and maybe share a menu with a guy. And, that's the millennial thing to do.
You out here,
we got to stay
social.
It up.
I know I got to stay plugged in with the young people because old people my age don't spend money.
Well, that's for sure. Some of them.
Come on, they got bad knees. They ain't standing on no long food truck line for 20 minutes. This is why Piccadilly's still open.
What are some of the areas that you guys cover besides the Met?
We're all over.
Alpharetta,
Duluth.
Let's keep it 100.
We used to be in what's that? DeKalb. We was
County.
doing
a
couple breweries out there. Cobb, wherever the
But
opportunity comes, and we'll go outside.
We do catering.
Yeah,
I do plenty of catering. We do a lot of catering.
We have a big wedding coming up on the 4th. They're doing it in a cemetery, in the oldest cemetery.
Yeah, actually, when we leave
City.
here, we got to go.
That's gonna be spooky.
That's gonna be. I think it's gonna be dope.
I hope my truck can get
supposedly, we're gonna look at it and how we're gonna enter and everything today when we go meet them.
I just thought about this.
But
so
supposedly, it's so beautiful. It's like the oldest cemetery.
I understand
nice.
that, babe. I just thought about this just now.
What?
Being that today is going to be the first time that we go inside. What if we notice that like the truck can't get in there?
No, that'd be fucked up.
We keep our money, right?
I don't think so. We have to figure out a way.
No, that's on them. They knew they was getting the truck
to get the truck in there.
No, they ain't.
You don't have to call customer support on that one.
Yeah,
you have to figure that out. No.
We don't owe them that we can get our truck in there.
We cannot keep their money. So let me tell you something about the relationship of working with your spouse.
Man, listen.
Let's hear it. This is I'm sure this will apply to just about everybody.
Listen, people.
It's not the red table.
You have got to really have a deep, detailed conversation with your spouse before you embark on this endeavor, because you will be spending 24 hours a day with the same person.
True love.
Right?
She quit last week. She was gone for 2 weeks. She went all the way back to Trenton, the beautiful island of Trenton, New Jersey.
Let me tell you, so I went to Trenton, New Jersey, escaping the truck. I was quitting. I'm leaving everything. Fucking, I'm out of here. And then I got to Trenton and realized how horrible Trenton is. And I was like, I don't think it's that bad.
Be on the truck to be in Trenton.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Shout out to Trenton, New Jersey.
But so seriously though, because I have friends that ask me they want to go into business with their husbands or they want to go into business with their wives. Yeah. And I think that if it's something that you're going to do, you have to absolutely make time for the marriage outside of the business, right? Which we don't do.
She doesn't like me being her boss.
And know that everyone brings something to the table and it's a collective situation. Yeah. See, in our situation, he wants to be my boss.
No, I am the boss.
I'm never going to let him be my boss because we're in this together. It's a collective.
Yeah.
And what he says is,
this
my face on
we're at the collective. We're in the collective now. See?
The Third
Eye Collective. Right. Yeah.
Shea Butter Jones is singular.
Oh, is it?
Shea Butter Jones.
See, he's telling all of this to us, all of us at the same time. Like, we're all hearing this at the same time.
Yeah, if y'all didn't know. She is my,
What? What am I? What am I?
The help. No,
you heard it first right here.
She's helpful. No, but seriously, the food truck business is hard. It's hard on your marriage just because that place is small, man. You ever see a small truck?
Yeah. It looks a little.
And it's just soft.
You got a bench in there, something to sit down on.
No, we got some stools.
Some stools. I think, but the hardest part of this business is the culture in Atlanta is not prepared for it. Like what we do, sitting still for like 8-9 hours a day. No one does.
Okay.
Yeah, they kind of move around.
Everything is. I'm gonna pull up to this call center.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna
do 2-3 hours.
Sling these hot dogs out the window
on some lunchtime.
On some lunchtime to anybody who's starving.
Okay.
And then I'm out.
Which is profitable. Mm-hmm. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, I can go and for 2 hours make what I make in a day here. Mm-hmm. But like we did this winter, where we dragged through this long winter, a lot of these trucks can't do. So, say 10 trucks came in with us last summer.
Okay.
Only like 5
are left.
Remain,
okay.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is because they They can't get booked. They can't do that, with that, because they didn't create their own lane. So,
yeah, we came in early saying we were going to create our own lane because the way it was set up, it wasn't the way we do things. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, people are so dependent on getting jobs from somewhere else, and it's just this lunchtime thing. And it was always about being a destination location.
Yeah.
So we didn't want to run around trying to be where you are. We wanted you to come to where we are and come shoot the shit with us.
Yeah.
So, and that's what we get with a lot of our patrons. Like, they feel like, it's good conversation, it's great food, we laugh, we talk about whatever, and then I go home and, get on the internet and talk about how great this is.
Yeah.
So it's beyond just coming to get something and taking a shot saying I'm at Shea Brother Jones. It's beyond that. Yeah. Because we do provide a little bit more than that. So I think
we provide
being
more?
in that, So I was talking to Michelle the other day, and what she said was, I love the food on the truck, but I come for the conversation in the way it makes me feel when I'm coming to get
it's
my
like Mel's Diner.
Yeah, so she said it's all that's cohesive. So if it's not like that, then I don't want it.
It's like the overarching food truck experience, right?
Yeah. And so someone said that to us, like, don't be concerned so much, like, when you see your line, don't, like, freak out because people in a food truck line know that there's going to be a line.
But I don't think all of them know that.
And so they get to, communicate with people. Well, sometimes
think
you'll
that's
run
the
across
argument.
a person who
So you're convinced that
doesn't
the
feel that
scene,
way.
like, that's not.
Yeah, it's not. I think, but it's Atlanta's fault,
it.
though. This is Atlanta. We know how things move. I think, and faster than probably most cities.
Right.
It moves here, because it's a new city, so people are coming every day.
Yeah.
There's a new group of college kids graduating every day and getting into the workforce here in Atlanta without even going anywhere.
Yeah.
So this community flips quick. I've watched this community flip a bunch of times. So I think food trucks is just in that lane of, fast. So it's like, you be here long enough, you see how many restaurants done come and gone, how many rappers had restaurants, how many they just come and gone and no one sticks to it. It's the next best thing. So us staying still is kind of us trying to create content because we're in a content-driven society, right? And us trying to change our menu and us doing that's just not the norm here. So, there are some that do it, right? But for the most part, no one's saying, look, I'm going to just sit still and hope to make some money. When we first started doing hair, sometimes we made like $80 and was here like 8 hours. But now we know what we're going to make every day, then everything else is cream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's becoming a thing for us. And I think it was just hard to do. And a lot of food trucks look at you like you're crazy for doing it because you're kind of messing up the way they get money out here.
So I think this time,
the best damn food truck.
When winter rolls around this time, we'll be a lot more prepared because we came into this season late.
Yeah.
Right? We were new, so it was a complete learning curve for us. We started late, so a lot of things that we wanted to be a part of, it was too late to get booked on. So we missed like a whole
couple of months.
Like
our first thing was at like a beauty school.
They were estheticians.
Yeah.
But we did a couple. We did all right.
Yeah, but I'm saying that was our first thing. I didn't want to do it.
Yeah. He really didn't want to do it, but it turned out to be a great event. Both the kids
worked
with
too.
us. We went back again for them.
But
they turned out again.
It was a beauty school. That was our first thing, and then our second thing was what?
I don't remember.
Like we started off early making our own stuff. Like we down in
we
Westview.
had no choice because we had
couldn't
missed
find
out
it. We
on
couldn't
so
get
many
nothing.
things.
And that's what I say about the culture here. You get on the website and there's a whole list of stuff saying,
these are available, but all the good dates are gone.
And do you guys say, should we pull up to this kind of event or?
No,
can't.
so you can't. You have to pick a date on the calendar that's available and then pay for that slot.
Gotcha.
So and then you pay to be a part of that coalition. And so there are a bunch of different coalitions and they're all fighting for the same events and better spaces at the events. And we were like, I'm not doing that. Like, we don't want to do that.
Like,
and
even
so,
here, this was a coalition type deal.
Yeah.
And we jacked it.
So the people who come to
son.
the truck and eat the food, what they tend to do is say, that was a great fucking burger. We're having an event at our job. My job has food trucks there. Would you be interested in coming?
We just start booking ourselves.
Yeah. And so people will reach out to us and we'll start.
There's no skin in the game. It's like you going out and going to, this is what they do. Ben, you go out to a bunch of office parks. Say, hey, would you like a food truck?
Uh-huh.
And they'll go, sure. Right? No harm, no foul. If I don't make no money, it doesn't hurt me. And then you go to the food trucks and say, hey, guys, I got this lot for $25.
You want it?
So now you got all these food trucks fighting
to get to that spot.
To be to that spot. So then when we started, we didn't know none of this shit. right? So there was nothing. So we had to create lanes. So we had to go to people and say, look, hey, can we sit here? And which, it was hard, but at the same time, we have return customers.
Yeah,
and
a lot.
People are coming to eat the food. People are coming to get food directly from us. We have return customers as opposed to. So now when we go to places that all the food trucks go to, they've been looking. We've been waiting for you to come here, or we heard about you.
We heard about you, and
you know,
which is kind of what you want,
it's
right?
Great, yeah.
It's
And you
definitely what you
definitely
want.
want to. We build these relationships with our customers, and so when we see them when they come up, you remember their name or what they like or what they're allergic to. Like Malik remembers just about where someone is from.
Yeah.
Because he asks everyone when they come to the truck where they're from, but there's a reason
That's a
why
stall
you ask.
tactic.
Outside of it being
There's a stall
no.
tactic, and I've traveled a lot of places, and
You're picking up on that kind of.
I pick up on what they like. I know you name a city, I know what they eat,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
and people feel good when you even
Yeah,
if I
when
don't,
you
even if
remember-
I've never been there, I've researched a lot, and I kind of can
Yeah.
pretend like I've been there,
Yeah.
and then they feel so special. And then if it's gross to them, they won't say it because I touched them in their life,
Yeah.
right?
They're still gonna
like
tell
he
you.
remembered. I
They're
like
gonna tell you.
Tactics.
yeah.
They're gonna tell you.
But if it really works, though,
Yeah.
No, but but it's the point of if you come to my line and I know, like you said, if I know your name,
Yeah, I know your name. So
Or-
I told him this story about this pastor once. I went to this church and I was sitting in like the back pew and it was loaded. There was so many people there.
Yeah, he was on
and
there.
he remembered.
Of course he remembered
Like,
because he
he
wanted
just
that
was-
money.
He was like calling people's name out as he was saying the sermon. Like, so he's like, and I'm not a religious person. I'm just in there because at this particular time I was like, I've tried everything else, but not tried church. You know.
He tried coke.
But so I'm sitting there and he's like through the scripture calling out people name. And Timothy, you remember when I told you about such and such and this,
Okay,
this,
yeah.
And
Yeah.
these people
It's a
are
hustle.
beaming all over this church because they're saying, Pastor, know me. Pastor, remember me.
Uh-huh.
And so the collection
was
plate, I'm
spent.
sure, was a little heavier from those individuals.
that's why I
But,
do it.
Yeah, so
Get that
it's
shmoney.
definitely a
Okay.
marketing. It's a selling tactic. If you're
Yeah.
into sales, that's what it is.
I want to be remembered.
So-
I want people to feel special. I want someone's. It sounds crazy, but if I say I want to throw an extra shrimp on there for you, it's like me saying I'm putting $20 in their pocket.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
appreciate
And
that.
I think because of my not naivete, but my
Nah,
inexperience, I make up for it in a lot of things. So my inexperience allows me to do what I think should happen to me at restaurants.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
or what
that
I would
sounds
appreciate.
And
yeah.
other chefs are like, "You're tripping, man."
Yeah.
Like they always tell me like, "Oh, you can't be spoiling your
Yeah.
patrons."
Or people constantly telling him that you'll never have a date. Like if you don't share what you're doing with other people, you'll never have a day off. But I think so much about who he is makes him have to be there.
Right.
Like he absolutely wouldn't know what to do if he wasn't there. Like I told him the other day, you can take off and we'll take it. He was looking at me like, and do what? Like, and leave you on my truck. Like, and
You
do.
on my truck.
Come play some Street Fighter over
Yes,
here.
yes.
It's not that. It's because I don't have no recipes. So I do everything by
Oh,
sight,
okay.
taste,
Yeah.
smell, and my daughter kind of picks it up. She's starting to pick it up.
Yeah, she
and,
mean on the grill.
And some people who are smart enough realize, I said this to a chef the other day, and I didn't tell you he said this to me. So I said, I don't got no recipes. And he said, you messing up your bottom line. You could save more money if you had recipes. And I'm like, so like when a restaurant first comes out, like Outback, right?
Yeah.
So I remember Outback was like, all right. So
That-
as they got more and as they had to start shrinking down their process, it
make
it
more
started
money.
getting gross.
Right.
Okay.
Right? So
Like with all of it.
like with all of it. So the fact that I dice my own tomatoes and there's a lot of things I don't do with other chefs be like, yo, you tripping. And I didn't know that they, like when I started going to the restaurant warehouses and stuff, I'm like, oh shit, y'all can buy that. And I never knew,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But you know there's a difference. Like people can taste, you might not know what you're tasting, you might know, but you
they
know it
can
tastes
taste
different.
the freshness
Like,
of it, yeah.
I remember when a Whopper was delicious.
Yeah.
Like for real.
It's not.
And I try about once a year to try, and it's not right.
It's,
And
Burger King has cut so many corners over the years that it's
Yeah.
affecting the
Yep.
food. It's
Yep.
affecting the
like
you
a
know.
Whopper was like the grown up thing to do. Like,
Yeah.
it was good.
Yeah.
And now it's like it tastes like murder meat. McDonald's tastes better than Whoppers. It's
true.
weird.
It's true.
So
And that's gross.
and the fact my inability, not my inability, but my experience made my process harder. But they know it. My portions are bigger. I ain't trying
Yeah,
to rob.
people-
I don't
he
want to
doesn't-
rob.
he
I
don't
don't
wanna
want to.
rob
I don't want
people.
to rob people, and that's real. I mean, I found ways to save money and what I can make more of a profit on.
Yeah.
But
He want to make sure that you're full when you come to this restaurant. And
I'm not interested in making I'm going to make a profit.
Yeah.
But I don't want to make a profit on the profit.
Okay.
And that's what a lot of these, I'm asking what a lot of your food trucks out here doing. Like they're
Yeah.
literally, like even down to the French fries. These
yeah,
dudes are shortchanging.
we gotta have some good fries.
Yeah.
Like 95% of the restaurants in Atlanta are using the most trash fries. Period. This is why y'all want them to dump salt on them because they're gross.
Yep.
They're coated.
Okay.
And then all of that. So I remember the first time a chef saw, and he was like, "Man, like you like." And I buy
Those the
frozen
fries
fries, right?
You using those?
He's like, "You using those?
You know how much
those
those
are
cost?
fries that the high end restaurants are using.
Okay.
With the platinum box.
Okay, yeah.
Like for real." And I'm like, "Well, they taste good."
Yeah.
And that's what I want when I go to a restaurant. I want food to taste good.
I want it to taste good.
And so it cracks him
And
up
like
that
our
people will
buns,
come
we
to
got
the
our
window
buns locally, and
these some good ass fries. Damn,
Yeah.
these some good.
I don't even
People
salt-
always
I
talking
remember-
about these damn
I thought
fries.
that. I remember even thinking that when I had the fries.
yeah, the
the first
fries.
time.
fries.
But
They skin on French
they
fries,
skin
they're
on,
delicious.
and they're not coated.
Yeah.
So they'll go bad. You know what I mean? And but we sell enough that they don't go bad.
Right.
And the Brussels sprouts. And we
Oh,
what?
we having a competition.
Oh, let's hear about it. I want to hear about that. I want to hear about Taco Tuesday too.
So
right.
we having this competition, and he doesn't want it to be a competition because he feels
gonna
like
murder her,
he's gonna
son.
murder.
She's always trying to challenge
So
me.
it's Che versus Bay.
Some juice. Oh,
The
you just say that
Che-
because he had yours already.
The
That's why you even,
the Che punch.
if I tell y'all how she makes
versus
her punch,
the
y'all would never
Bay
eat
lemonade.
it, drink it again.
Why? Why would you try to throw me under the bus like that?
Because it's not healthy like mine.
Yours ain't healthy.
Mine doesn't have sugar.
That's okay. Mine has sugar.
But you
I
got
like sugar.
options though for people.
Yeah.
Big options.
Big
I
options.
make a hibiscus punch with a tantalizing drizzle of the essence of pineapple while she's just making lemonade.
That's fine.
Lemonade.
Lemonade. That's right. So that is the competition.
But Taco Tuesday.
Che versus Bay.
He wants to talk
Taco
about
Tuesday. Tomorrow.
Taco Tuesdays is an excuse for me to cook what I want to cook for real.
Yeah.
I hate my menu. It's not that I hate that people have attached themselves to things on my menu. So Taco Tuesdays is going to also allow me to give a little snippet of what I can do for real.
Yeah.
Like my barbacoa.
So it's called Mary Got Wasted.
I'm looking so forward to that.
Right? So it's lamb barbacoa.
Yeah. With Patron infused golden raisins and papitas and stuff
Yes.
like that. And
It's delicious.
And what do you call it? Oh, I gotta get onions. Pickled red onions.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And then we're doing a ghetto taco.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
The
gonna
Hard
be-
Not Life.
That's
hard-
gonna be a hit.
Which
Yeah,
I
the hard
just
not like-
renamed.
She renamed it to
Three the Hard Way.
The Hard Way.
Three the Hard Way.
I think the best taco there is a hard shell taco with ground meat. I just love it.
Yeah.
So
it's
that's
just
what
so
he's putting on
classic.
the
When you
menu.
bite into it, you're like,
Yeah.
it takes you back or whatever.
Yeah, when you picking up the shell
That's
off
what he
your
was
lap.
like, you don't care if
Yeah.
it break all apart and you be like picking it off the plate.
So we're
and,
gonna do that, but I'm doing
one fish, two fish.
and one to fit. But even with the hard shell tacos, I'm frying my own tacos.
Yeah.
I'll be using Superior Angus ground beef, Chipotle. This is gonna taste good, but it's going like what you want. I think I didn't realize how important tacos was, and to be even more important, white folks love tacos. I just never knew.
Big facts.
Listen. I didn't. Someone told. Look, I understand. I love tacos too.
So let me run down the menu.
I might order two.
One fish, two fish. So that is either the fish taco or the shrimp taco, right? So you get two and fries. Comes with a cilantro lime slaw and skin on French fries. I'm telling you. Mary Got Wasted is the lamb barbacoa. You get two of those. That is, again, with the tequila-infused raisins and papitas. That comes with fries. And then you got Three the Hard Way, which is the traditional
Your
hard-
mama's tacos.
Your mama's tacos.
Yeah.
Like, what came in the box? What was the box everybody used to buy?
What?
What was the
Ortega?
box? Yeah, like Ortega. Oh, my
okay,
God.
yeah.
I used to be fucking on
But
Ortega.
mine won't be Ortega though. You should
just
cut
saying,
your
I'm-
gums off.
Hey man, when you shop with Shea Butter Jones, you grow with Shea Butter Jones. And
up, though?
and before we get out of here,
Yeah, what's up?
just because we got the ear of everybody in the Met,
Uh-oh.
outside the perimeter,
Oh, boy.
up the East Coast
Up
into
the East
Jersey,
Coast.
let these folks know something, man.
I cook better than your mother,
Son.
son. That's what I want to talk about. And rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle.
Word.
Yes.
We gotta say that. I worked with him before.
Okay.
The marathon
Neighborhood
continues.
nip.
Yep, on some community stuff. So he was for real. We didn't even talk about how great I am in the community.
Yeah, you should have
Episode
covered
2.
it, but you was
Episode 2.
Yeah.
No, we don't want them to know everything.
Activist Malik.
They gonna
Hassan.
be back, man. It's
We gonna
Ben
be back.
Scarborough. It's Shay and Bay. We're chilling here at Third Eye Collective in the secret room. We're about to go get some food, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Later.